Hi guys, how are you guys today? I thought I'd come on here and see if anybody has any good news to talk about. I would have came on last night, but I was pretty tired last night. Uh, Hi T Lee. Hey, start watching for your box. I got it sent out today. Uh, you'll really you'll like your box that I got sent out to you. Like I said, we got it sent out. It said 2 days. So you got a box coming to you. Like, just keep your eyes open for it. But yeah, I got tired last night. Yeah, Edna Miss Blue Moon got it out to you today. But I just wanted to let you know that your box got sent out today. Uh, but no, I got tired last night. I talked to Miss Blue Moon and a little bit there, and as soon as I got off the phone last night, I fell asleep in the chair. I was so tired. But today I worked on the chicken coop a little bit. I had a good day. Uh, had some brush to burn in the field and different stuff in the building. Uh, yeah, trying to get the chicken coop ready. Here in a couple weeks, them chickens will be ready to go in the building. But nah, I just thought I'd come on here and let everybody know where I've been. Me and Edna's both been busy trying to get things since it didn't rain till like maybe 3 or 4, but ever since 3 or 4, it's rained ever since. Uh, but yeah, I hope everybody's having a nice day. So is everybody else getting rain? I seen something funny on the. Well, Liber dropped that link there last time we was on, talking about that link that he sent. Prices of food, everything you buy is supposed to go up starting this week. But yeah, that was a pretty good link that Sherbert dropped in here. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty good link. I could drop a panel on there. Well, I thought it dropped it. There it is. But no, we're getting rain right now. I know price of lumber's really high. Uh, sheet of plywood's like $60. That's only 7/16. 3/4 up for about $80. But yeah, anytime you're buying any lumber now, you're gonna pay out the yin yang. But I seen some stuff on some other people's show. They was talking about some weird stuff that they was talking. They was but see Tiffany Markins in here, T. Lee, Miss Blue Moon, Edna. Yeah. No, this rain's been making my bones hurt. My back's bothered me all day. Uh, Boy, the kids are really happy, those chickens and turkeys. Uh, and boy, they're getting, them little things are starting to run pretty fast too now. Yes, I am. Am I still here? It shows three. It shows three in the room. Yeah, I fell out. Uh, yeah, I don't know what happened. I crashed. The rain must have did that. Yeah, the whole screen went black. Huh? Oh, I'm glad you guys stayed because it would have ended the stream. Oh, there's Miss Blue Moon. Hi, Miss Blue Moon.
Can you hear me talking to you?
Yeah, I lost the stream. You must have been in there. Have you been in there a while?
No.
Oh, I
No,
thought.
it took me a minute. I had to redo all my information.
Oh, but I was like, Oh man, I hope everybody stays in there because I was like, man, I'm gonna have to start over. But I hurried up and went back in. But so, did you see the fox that I sent you?
Oh my God, yes, it is so pretty.
Yeah, yeah, that's a pretty fox. I seen that today with a coyote. But
I'm telling you, take a sandwich out there and make a friend out of it.
you know, I've been seeing him for like 2 or 3 weeks, and he'll come right up to the buildings in the house. And today I was only about 20 feet away from him in the truck, and because we got fuel today and filled everything up and filled the playground up, and uh, but
Fix your
no,
hair, Larry.
yeah, I can't see it. Now I can see it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank me very much.
Where's Katie?
She's probably taking a nap. She's been she's been tired too. And when we get all this rain we've been getting, it makes you tired anyway because you can't do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh, you should see this air mattress Michael bought.
What's he gonna do with it? Put tiara on
He,
it?
he got a air mattress today, and he's got a tent for this summer when they go camping. But anyway, you just push a button and it'll pump itself up and take the air out. It'll do a lot of things. You can adjust the mattress to the way you want it to feel. I said, was that very expensive? He said, no, it was $60. So that ain't too bad.
Wow,
But
that's it?
yeah, but it sets about foot and a half or about 2 feet from the ground.
Oh,
So
I would like to have one.
because you don't have to. Most air mattresses, you got to practically get on the floor to get on them.
Yeah.
And this one here's a real nice one. It's up off the floor. But
Oh, that
I
is
said,
nice.
boy, he's going to camp in style. Oh, we got somebody else. No, we don't. I thought we had somebody else. So are you getting rain?
Nope. It was sunny today, like 76 degrees. Although it started out cloudy and gloomy, and then the sun came out and it was all better.
Next next week, I think we're going to get that nice weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to get that nice weather next week.
I wish y'all would get some tomorrow.
Me too, because I can burn some more wood up, old wood. I probably burnt so much stuff today, there'll be hot coals to even tomorrow. I don't think the rain will even put it out.
Really?
Yeah, there's that many hot coals in there. But I had a bunch of sticks throwed on a trailer. When I throwed them on there, me and Michael helped me a little bit today. And but when we threw out big load of wood on there, boy, it burnt for a good while, and it was over 8 foot tall. The flames off of it,
Oh my gosh.
but we had a good day. Like I said, we got a lot done today.
Well, that's
I
good.
told
A productive day
I,
is always good.
I told T Lee, me, you, and Edna got her boxing out. She said she appreciates it.
Yeah, I can't wait till she gets it.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, I let her know to start watching for it. They said 2 days. But
Yeah, we love Teely. We've adopted her.
yeah, we took her in.
Yes.
You know, I think she almost beats me in here.
She about does, don't she? She's quick.
Yeah, she beats me in here. I was like, man, she's fast. Yeah, she beats
We
me
took
in
her
here.
a few clippings and put them in water to see what they're going to do. She cleaned up her garden a little.
Oh, she got her garden cleaned up?
Yeah, she's got her a few clippings and some water to see what they're
Oh,
going to do. Yeah.
yeah.
What
Does
kind of
she?
clippings, Teely? Teely said we might regret adopting her.
Uh, uh,
Okay, so let's
Keely?
talk about the chicken coop.
Oh, the
That you're
chicken coop?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, no, I went to Tractor's. Our chicken coop's kind of, like I said, it was 30 years old. And the foundation on it ain't very good. And so I started just taking it apart, and I'm just going to have to start over and build a new one or buy one. But the price of lumber, I think I'm just going to buy one because, like I said, the price of plywood's like $60 for the cheap stuff, and it's going to need about maybe 15 sheets at the time you would do the walls and the floor and the ceiling. So
Right.
I can, the time I'd pay for the lumber, I can buy a building and off the Amish, and the only thing I gotta do is just set it and it's done. And it's got nice little hen boxes. It's got perches in it. Uh, I think that's the way I'm gonna go. Is just take the old building out and put a new one in its place.
That sounds like the way to go, Larry, because even when you buy the plywood and you do all that, then you put all that work into it, then you got to get the paint to paint it.
Yeah, well, uh, the hinges and the paint for the doors was the paint was like $150. By the time you buy a 5 gallon or a bucket of paint, that's $30, and you'll probably need about three of them.
Oh,
And
wow.
they've already got it trimmed out and painted. It built one of them we looked at was red and gray, and Edna liked the idea. One of them was red and gray, and the other one was made out of like cedar, ton and groove. But and then, like I said, they already got the boxes, the perches. The only thing you got to do is just set it, and it's done.
Well, as
And
busy as you are, that would be a good thing. That'll save you a lot of work.
well, like I told Edna, the time we buy the lumber and then we spend might as well say about a week on it. We won't even have to spend a week on it. Anything we have to do is just set it, get it level, and put the chickens in it, and we're done. So it'd save us some time. And then we got them turkeys are going to be pretty big, so that'll be nice to give them all a lot of room. Like I said, they would all have a lot of room in another big building.
That would be good.
You know, a lot of these chicken mobile chicken things that they have up. A lot of them says like 14 chickens or 10 chickens, but they don't leave very much room for a chicken in there. Because
Well,
some
I
of
think
them,
myself, I think animals should have space. I don't care if it's a chicken, a turkey, a duck, a goat, a cow. They should have space.
yeah, that's because they ain't no used to animal being stressed out. That's what I always said. Bigger's
Yeah, and if you
usually a
gotta
little bit
cram
better.
them all in a little bitty tiny shed, then
Yeah.
the person that does it ought to have to go in there and stay with them,
Well, it makes it harder to clean too.
right?
And that's what me and Michael said. If we buy the real big building, we could use the tractor and it'd be just so much easier because you could just put the bucket there and just shove it right out into the bucket and then spread it on the fields.
Oh, that would be a lot easier.
Yeah, ain't no use buying something that you got a lot of labor work to do. But
When you burn
the
brush today?
oh yeah, we burned a lot of brush today. Uh, we had a bunch of brush piles from when we had chickens and turkeys and ducks before, and I never burnt the piles, but they're gone now. Uh, but yeah, that some of these chicken houses are pretty fancy. Like ours, I'm gonna put automatic doors, I think, on it.
Oh, that'd
You
be awesome.
because you can set them to your phone because they're Bluetooth, or
Right?
you could set them on your on like time schedule. You if you want to sleep in, or if you ain't gonna be home to dark, they'll open up and close when you want them to open and close. You can put them on a time schedule.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and I think that would really be nice. If you're going to be gone for a couple days, it'll just do its own thing. I watched some videos. Like I said, that heck, the time you would pay somebody to come and let them out and let them back in and shut the doors, heck, you'd be paying somebody to do that. And heck, if
Right?
you had an automatic door took care of itself, that would be nice
That'd be real nice.
because you wouldn't have to depend on anybody.
Yeah, I heard Edna got in trouble today with Savannah because her and Jacob want to take care of them baby chicks.
Oh
That
yeah,
is,
they Edna already had it done.
yeah,
Yeah,
that is so cute that they want to do that though.
yeah. Oh, they'll get their chance to doing it.
Yeah, Edna told them they could do it on the weekend.
Yeah,
Most
but
kids wouldn't want to do that, Larry.
yeah, a lot of them don't want to, but I know they're really excited.
Yeah. Edna says that's where they go, straight in the door from school, down there to check their babies.
Yeah, they. Well, it's like before they get on the bus, they run down here and look in the box, and then they said, "Well, we'll be back here in a little bit."
Oh, that is so
Yeah,
cute.
just wait till they get their first egg. They'll be really excited.
Oh my goodness. Yes, they will.
Yeah, they'll probably want to keep it and hatch it, probably.
I don't know. They like going to the dollar store. They may be ready to sell it when they get just one.
Yeah, I know. That's what. That's like Savannah said. She goes, "All my eggs are going to be worth $1 just for one." I said, "Boy, them are going to be expensive eggs."
Right?
Yeah,
She's
she
gonna be
said,
good at business, isn't she?
yeah. She goes, "My eggs are going to be $1."
That is so cute. They are so cute. You guys have done such an amazing job.
But uh, uh, our dollar store still ain't open yet. They had a lot of problems there, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, they said it might even be closed clear up to next week.
So how far do you got to go to get to a dollar store now?
Oh, we gotta go 15 miles. That ain't that bad, but it's
Right,
15 miles one way, but some people go farther than that, but our original dollar store's only about 6 or 7 miles.
right.
But and then another way, we can go another dollar store and it's about maybe 15 one way.
Right.
It's about the same way, either way. But we got about $8 stores we can go to.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah. Because if we can go north, east, west, or south, and we got a dollar store. It don't matter
Oh,
which way we go.
Tilly wants to know why your dollar store closed.
Uh, they was having varmint trouble.
Varmint, as
And
in rats.
I think so. It was either that or they didn't have enough people to run it. I heard both things, but I'm not sure.
Right,
Yeah, I don't want to say and then be wrong on it.
right.
But
They need to get it together and get it open back up.
you'd think they'd had their crap together as many as there is. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Everywhere you go, there's a dollar store or Dollar General or something.
right.
But yeah, it's hard to tell. Like I said, uh, they've had a lot of workers there at work there took advantage of the store too.
Oh, well, that's not good.
No, that ain't good for any business. The workers taking advantage of it.
Right.
But
Yeah, Edna said the kids are going to keep the money for selling their eggs.
last night I looked online, get some more information about those brown turkeys. They say the if you feed them right and everything, they said in about a year they can weigh up to 25, 30 pounds easy.
Oh,
Yeah,
my goodness.
heck, them gonna be some big turkeys.
Yeah, just think what Jacob's going to think when they get that big.
Oh, he'll think they're dinosaurs, probably.
Probably so. But he said
Yeah,
he don't care how big they get. He's keeping them.
yeah. I told him I wanted to name them Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Oh, hi, Irvin.
Hi, Irvin.
You're welcome to hit that link. Come talk to us. He said he had to go 30 miles one way to get to a dollar store or a Walmart.
Uh, yeah, that's pretty far too. Well, you know, what we're hurting for is hospitals here.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
we got hospitals, but uh, some of them would even be afraid to do stitches. Uh, I don't think there's any of them delivers babies here anymore.
Oh, wow.
You
So how far would you have to drive?
around 100 miles one way.
Oh, my gosh, Larry, a woman could have her baby by then.
Yeah. Uh, it's between 100 miles and 70 miles. uh, it's like when I was born, heck, there was all the hospitals around here delivered babies, but they don't anymore. Uh,
Larry, Irvin said he would come on panel, but he's not feeling that great. That
oh,
it's
that's
been
okay.
raining and snowing there. So, you know, he doesn't
Yeah,
feel that good.
yeah. I hope he's feeling better. Like
It
I
makes him
said.
sore and tired.
Yeah, I hope he's feeling better. Like I said, uh, Urban, I watched that link you gave us well, 2 days ago. They had some interesting stuff on it. The way I understood it, that all the prices on even like hardware stuff or car batteries or tires or anything you get's going to be going up. It said this week when I looked into it, and I seen LWN was saying that everything's going to go up this week too. So that was a pretty good link you dropped last week or this week or Saturday or whenever it was. But
Urban said, "Thank you for all the nice comments the other night. He was sitting in the background. He's seen them.
yeah, well, that's
You're
good.
always welcome, Urban."
But no, we gotta give the thanks to people that does at least try to help us out. Uh, but no, that's what I've been into the last few days. Well, yesterday I messed with the cows a little bit, and
Any
we
new
got
babies?
another. No, we don't got any babies. They're getting big. Some is getting close. But over at our other farm, it's kind of hilly and it's like rocks. The cows got the ground more down to rocks, but we got a couple in there that's got bad feet for walking on that hillside and stuff. So
Oh no.
we've been having to doctor some up because their hoofs are getting wore down pretty good. But and then we got maybe a 4 or 5, maybe a 5 or 600 pound bull over there. He's got a sore foot too for walking on them stones. But
Oh,
it's
that's not good.
no. Every year we get a couple cows over there with sore feet because the ground's soft and damp, and then when they do walk on the stones, it's hard on their feet. But every year we at that farm that we got there, they now my cattle. I would say this has been the best year for them. I mean, they look really good. But like I said, I got some nice stuff out there to work with my cattle. They got good ground. They got that playground. They got automatic water, so they don't stress very much.
Do they use that playground a lot?
Oh yeah, you should see it around there. They like anything that'll rub up against. Uh, like I said, I put minerals in it today. The actual dry minerals, but then we put stuff in them so they can get summer hair on real quick, and it'll make them real slick and smooth and glossy for their hair. And you can really tell the difference between one of those playgrounds.
One of these days you need to catch them on it and make a video. I would like to see that. I'm curious.
Yeah. Uh, there's one piece of metal that comes down that's got like looks like claws, like your fingers,
Yeah.
and they'll sit there. I seen one stand there about an hour, just sitting there, just rubbing on it, scratching his back and brushing his hair out. I was like, man, I'd be tired already.
Oh, that was feeling good to him, wasn't
Yeah, it must have been.
it?
But
I know. I'm ready for this snow and this rain and stuff to be over. I mean, I know the ground needs the rain and the trees and all like that, but like, every other day, every couple days would be a good break.
I think this here's been our easiest winter, actually.
Really?
Yeah, you. a few years ago, maybe about 4 years ago, I think was our worst winter. We ain't had a bad winter since then. Even our main road, it had probably 8 or 9 inch ruts in the main road. And because the rain was, we just got rain every day.
Wow.
And this year's actually been really good. I think this has probably been one of our best years, even for feeding cows, because we got more than enough hay than we need, but I guess it's better to have it and not have to need it, because we'd
Yeah,
had to
that's a
buy.
fact.
And hay right now is high. I can remember pitching it for like $1.50 a bell. Now it's like $8 for a square bell.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
a round bell is about anywhere from $50 to $80. Hi, Irvin. But yeah, I was kind of happy to get Teely's stuff out to her.
Yeah, that's exciting. I can't wait till she gets it.
Like I said, I was kind of upset because I was trying to get it done there the last 2 days, and I got half of it done. And I was like, you, last night or yesterday, it was yesterday. I said I need to get the rest of this stuff bagged up, and finally got it and got it sent out today.
I know she'll be excited.
Oh, I can't wait till she gets this. She'll be definitely excited.
You reckon she'll come on the panel? Tell us about it?
Oh yeah,
That would be good. That would be exciting.
but yeah, no, I'm just glad we could do that for her. Like I said, we had one of those praying hands left, and I sent it to her too. So
Oh,
she'll enjoy that. Like I said.
well, you can't tell her everything that's in it. Then
Oh, I
she won't
ain't telling
be
her
surprised.
everything. Yeah, but I definitely told her I was going to send her one of those.
Tell me about your delicious dinner that Edna cooked. I'm so
Oh,
jealous.
oh, we had mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and potato salad and a nice roast in the oven. Uh, we had a good dinner tonight. Yeah, Edna, she likes cooking. Like I said, she always puts a pretty good dinner out. She does a good job. All my kids, that if they wouldn't get a good dinner, they'd be upset. Yeah, they like when we have dinner time.
Yeah, they think there was something wrong with Edna if they didn't have
Yeah,
a good dinner.
yeah, they'd be like, "Where's the food?"
Teely said, "What are you sending me? The kitchen sink?"
Nah, we're just sending you a few things.
The bathroom sink.
I couldn't put Jasper in that box, so
Well, it's a good thing you couldn't, Larry.
Edna would be upset.
You be sending Jasper anywhere. You better be sending him here. I've been waiting a while now.
That goat, he stayed with me all day. He didn't leave my side at all day. I tried to pick up a log, he would stand on it. I was like, get off of there. And then I had to move some fence posts and pick one up, he'd stand on it. I had to keep chasing him away from it all day. I
Oh
was
my
like,
gosh, how cute. That would have been a
I
good
thought
video.
I thought I was going to have to put him away. And then I had Michael bring his old John Deere down there to pull some stuff out of the way. And Michael got off the tractor and he walked up there to see what I wanted. And then looked down there. Jasper's sitting on the seat. He climbed up on the
Oh,
top and he's standing on it. And I'm like, get down. And Michael
oh
had
my gosh. Larry, you
and
should have
then,
got pictures.
and then Michael threw him down and then he tried to jump back up there on the tractor. I said he might. I wonder what he would have done if he would have got up there and let him just climb up there and then moved. Wonder if he would have jumped off. But no, like I said, that's what I've been into. We got all these chickens and turkeys now. I want to make sure they got a good chicken house.
Yeah, Tilly, Jasper is the goat. He's a little miniature goat. Freaking adorable.
Yeah, he's about a foot and a half tall and maybe 2 feet long. Yeah, he ain't very big. He is about the size, maybe two chihuahuas, maybe long, and probably he's about a foot and a half tall. He ain't very tall. I was trying to think. He's about two basketballs tall. He ain't very big. Uh, his sisters and brothers was smaller than him. I think they might only been about a foot and 3 inches tall.
Yeah, Tilly said, get ready. She's moving in. So, see,
Yeah,
Larry, when you get done with the chicken in the turkey coop, you got to start on me and Tilly's house. You know,
yeah, we got. I hope we see something happen with some of this lumber and stuff. Like I said, heck, lumber's so high right now. There's a lot of projects I like to do right now since it's getting ready to warm up.
okay, Tilly, we will have to stay in the travel trailer, but it's big and nice.
Yeah, it's nice and fancy, the travel trailer.
Yeah.
It's the travel trailer, it is 36 feet long and it's got one big dovetail. It folds out into the living room. It's got a refrigerator, stove, king size bedroom with a bed. It's got a kitchen table, a couch. It's pretty fancy. Uh, but yeah, it's pretty nice.
See, that would be good for me and Tilly till you get our houses built. We can help you build our houses. See, and then we would be out there together in case the coyotes or a bear tried to get us.
I would think soon as you girls would hear them coyotes, you'd be like my mother. She was like, "What's that noise?" And I said, "Them are coyotes." And she goes, "I don't think I'm going outside after it gets dark."
I hear coyotes every night out here.
uh, I was trying to. They got coy dogs up north from us,
What kind of
and
dog?
they're called coy dogs. They're like a coyote, but the coy dogs it's up north. They're coming here and they're mixing in with the coyotes. But yeah, they're starting to make a whole nother dog, you might as well say. But so how's that? Is everybody doing fine? I know I'm doing fine. Trying to think of something else to talk about. One thing I know it sure makes a difference where I'm sitting at here in this basement. Makes it nice because it's raining outside. We'd be hearing popcorn.
Because you can hear your tin roof better from the basement.
No, can't hear it even upstairs.
So what are you hearing it on? The greenhouse?
Greenhouse. Right here behind me is the greenhouse window. It goes straight into the greenhouse. And there's a window there. And I can hear it hitting off the greenhouse. But
I love to be able to hear the rain.
no, I got my garden, like I said, I got it almost cleaned up. I got some stuff to burn, but that's about it. Them old chickens sure doing some chirping in there.
Oh my gosh, did you see what T. Lee said? She said, oh, please. She's not scared of coyotes. She used to raise wolf hybrids.
Huh. When I lived in West Virginia, and I lived in the country there too, but there was a neighbor down the road. He raised some kind of wolves. I'm not sure what kind, but they was some kind of wolf. But there was a guy out the road from me, maybe about 20 miles. He did have two black panthers, and the game warden caught him picking up these deers beside the road because they was cleaning them up from the road when they got hit. And the game warden thought they was shooting deers for them. And well, the game warden was accusing them of shooting deers, and the father and the cop got in a firefight, but they had two of them, and then a few months ago, or maybe it was last year, it was right before winter, I talked to the neighbor and said the guy had them. He ended up shooting a cop, but he got sent to prison, but his son still had the cats. And but when my neighbor went down there, she said it was tied up on a leash outside.
A black panther, just
A black
tied on a
panther.
leash.
She said it was on a leash outside. That would be an interesting go down there and see if it is out on the leash and show it on here.
Yeah, it really would. That when you think that it could possibly break its leash?
No, well, I don't know nothing about cats. But I ain't very far from Zanesville, Ohio, and there was a guy that had circus animals up there, but he was wasn't doing very good, but there a few years ago, he let them all out because he was sick, and he had monkeys, he had lions, he had tigers, and they had to catch all those animals, and most of them had diseases. And when he turned them loose, but it took him a while to find them cats, and nobody even knew the number of the animals he had.
Oh, so then there
And
could still be some out there.
yeah, and we're maybe 100 miles from it, and my father-in-law still thinks they didn't get them all. Because the farm that I got the cows on, me and Michael and him, we seen one of those Black Panthers out there. We got up.
Eric, I think they put up another well. You can see it from here.
Well,
Yeah, they put up. There.
They what?
oh,
They put up another well. See it? You can see it from our house.
I don't know if you can see it.
Can you see,
See that?
well?
See that light?
An old well?
Yeah, see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, them lights right there, that's coming from a big tower oil well. The house a few years ago when they was doing one, and I went in, I was outside and it was warm, but at nighttime I started seeing a bunch of dust in the air, and I went outside and at like maybe 11 o'clock, and by I don't know, maybe a half hour went by, and me and Edna said we was going to bed. And when we went to bed, all at once that thing blew up, and it lifted our house up, and it shook and it messed the foundation up and ruined all our floors and ruined our chimney. It ruined our roof, and we had to go hire a lawyer to try to get something done. But anyway, we didn't get nothing out of them. The oil company just sold out, so they didn't have to deal with us. It ruined my father-in-law's house. The day before that, I just poured cement in a garage, and that cement was still green. It was still kind of damp, but it even cracked it. But
And they didn't have to pay to fix none of it?
no, what they did is they switched their names 4 times, so we couldn't get anything off of it. And then we went to try to get something for it, and after we hired our lawyer, and he's like, well, they keep switching their names, and then he said if they switch their names like that, they don't have to pay you. But the contract that we had, they had to be away from the house like 250 feet, and the line's right at the max. I mean, it might be 200, but it ain't very far from our house. But when it blew them lines up, it just shook the whole ground.
Oh,
Like
that
I
would be
said,
scary.
it ruined 3 houses, but I had to fix that out of my pocket. But I
Hi,
got
Lori
pictures.
C. Lori C's here.
Hi, Lori C. But no, it was a scary sight. Like I said, about 5 towns from us, you could see that fire burning.
Oh,
And
wow.
and the fire department, they had to get on the gas company's dozers and excavators to try to put dirt on it to get it out. And Heck, we thought it was going to keep burning all the woods up and keep working its way here because the wind was blowing. But
Right.
it burned about maybe 15 or so acres of my neighbor's property, and he didn't even get anything for the timber it burned up.
Oh no, that's just ridiculous how they could get away with that.
Well, my opinion, they took advantage of us when they did that gas line through here, my opinion. But like I said, we got a new finery not very far, and they're putting all these wells in, and they're still pumping all that to down on the high river, and they ain't just getting the gas, the oil, they're getting the wet gas, they're getting plastic beads to make all this plastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just, my opinion, the money's good for the workers getting a job, but after those wells are done, there's nothing left for them to do. So it ain't like a coal mine. A coal mine's going to always put jobs out there for the people. And these
Right.
gas people, it's good when they start, but when they're done, they're done.
Right.
There's no more, besides maybe one job for the person to check the wells. But they even put a computer house in that even does that. So there ain't really much for people after they get the wells done.
That's just sad.
That's why I said I'd rather see coal mines instead of gas companies.
Right.
And that's like here with that new refinery down there on the river. Uh, they they got that finery, and you think our fuel and different things would be cheaper here.
Right.
But it's not. Uh, that's why I said I think they're taking advantage of the people in a way. Uh, Now the coal mine came through. The coal's still under my place because they said it was too wet. But out the road, the coal mine longwalled it, and when you longwall something, the ground always moves. Because they take everything when they're longwalling. But one thing I can say about the coal mine, when they longwalled and something like that happened, they was there to fix their problem.
It just
Uh,
don't make no sense those big companies can do things like that and just simply change their name and get away with it.
but no, the company was Blue Racer, the one that we was going against. And now they're called something else. And then they switched again, and then they sold out again just last year. But if I knew what I knew now, they wouldn't have this place. I wouldn't have sold them any gas.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't have sold it to them. And it's like the farm we got cattle on. It's about a 300-acre farm, and they took about 100 acres of trees off.
Oh, that is so wrong.
Yeah, I just think that's sad, because especially when it was farm ground and stuff.
Right.
But, I'm hoping to get some pictures and show the pond that they put in there. I mean, it's huge. It's like a big lake.
The one you were talking about the other night.
Yeah, it's huge. But no, they're all together. We like around my house. There's about maybe 25 wells.
That's a lot, Larry.
Yeah, just in about a 2 or 3 mile radius. Yeah, they
That's
ain't very
pretty
far
close.
apart. But years ago, there's no wells even close to us. All this ground's never been touched. And that, I would say that's probably why they're getting so much gas, because it's never been touched nowhere. There ain't even a small well around us.
That's a shame. They should have a law where they have to stay so far from a residential area.
Well, you think they'd at least stay an acre away from a house, but some of the places they went after you get down there on the river, and there's a couple places out here, they was up to about maybe 20 feet from some houses.
Oh my goodness.
But I don't know.
Tilly said that means there's a lot of oil in them dire hills.
Yeah. Well, like I said, and we can go down on the river in about maybe 8 or 10 minutes. And soon as we get down there on the river, we're across the river and we're right into West Virginia. Or we can go up the river and we can be right into Pennsylvania.
We
And
are
about
pretty close and convenient to everything.
Yeah, we can be in Pennsylvania in about maybe 45, 50 minutes. And we can be in West Virginia in about at least 20.
Wow, that is pretty convenient.
Yeah, we can jump practically about anywhere and go to West Virginia or Pennsylvania or Ohio. Like I said, we're right on the borderline. We can go about anywhere. That
Yeah.
makes it.
Lori C said, where y'all at?
We're right in between Wheeling and New Martinsville, West Virginia, and Woodsfield, Ohio. We're pretty close to everywhere. We're only about maybe hour and 40 minutes from Jeff B's, maybe 2 hours at the most. But
So how big is your lettuce and your carrots and stuff getting? We haven't been able to see them in a while.
they're getting pretty big.
Are they? They ready to
Yep.
be planted out?
No, they're ready to be eaten, probably.
No, the little ones that you're
Oh,
separating.
the little one? Oh,
Yeah.
they're about 4 or 5 inches tall. But
You're letting know they're ready to be eaten.
but the one that I planted when I first started this show, heck, it's huge. Yeah, it's real big.
Well, you need to bring them in so Edna can make a salad.
I was thinking about trimming it up. I was going to use it for tacos.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I was going to make tacos and make me a taco bowl.
That sounds
But
good.
Michael and TR tonight, they was making cinnamon rolls again.
Were they?
Yeah, Katie made them the other night, and Michael and them wasn't here to get any, and then they was like, "Well, I'm gonna make cinnamon rolls tonight."
Oh, well, good. Tell him to bring me by some.
Yeah, you would like them. They're good and they're good. Uh, so what did everybody else have good to eat?
I ate spaghetti.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it was good. Tilly, what'd you have for dinner? And Irvin and Lori.
They probably had something really good. Baked potato? I can't see it.
It says Tilly had ham and cheese. Lori had peanut butter and jelly. And Irvin is still washing his dishes so he can eat.
Oh, he ain't even ate. Wonder what he's eating. He's probably having some kind of good pie. I like to have some pumpkin pie tonight before I go to bed. That's probably my favorite to eat, pumpkin pie. I like apple pie too.
Yeah. We all need to get together and send Irvin some more dishes.
Yeah, I thought that would be a good idea.
He had homemade apple pear jelly on bread so far.
He'll have to put some apple butter on it. I like apple butter.
Do you like apple butter?
Yeah, I love apple butter.
On just regular bread or like toast?
No bread.
What was that other stuff that Edna was saying was so good?
You take your boneless chicken. You can buy this boneless chicken.
Right.
You take the boneless chicken and you cut it in slices and then put it in the crock pot and it'll break down and like fall apart. And then you take and put cream cheese and stir it in there and then you pour your noodles in it. You put like your string noodles in it and it's very good. It's like a real creamy, it's like a real creamy macaroni, but it's very good.
Oh, that sounds good. Irvin
Yeah.
said, thank you, but no thank you. He doesn't need no more dishes. That will give him more he has to wash. He said he's looking into a maid to come and wash
Oh,
the 2 plates that he's got.
he just needs to buy him a dishwasher.
For 2
Heck,
plates,
now-
Larry?
Huh?
For 2 plates?
Well, if you want to, you can buy them dishwashers about big as your microwave now.
Wow.
Yeah, you can buy some pretty small dishwashers. Just think you could put them in there after you're done eating and your dishes would be done the time you go to eat tomorrow.
Now
But
that
it don't-
sounds so cool.
Well, that's like when I built my house, they had so many different choices of either a small sink or a big sink. And I said, well, we do dishes, so we just take the big sink. Because
Right.
some of them you get that's only 6 inches deep, and then the other ones are 8 and 10 inches deep. So we got the deep one.
Oh, good idea.
Because, yeah, sometimes the dishwashers don't do as good a job as you think they would. But we don't mind washing them, I guess, as long as you stay on them.
Right.
But
Yeah,
we use a lot.
Irvin said he ain't been able to find a maid yet, so he's stuck doing them by hand for now.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. It
I
just
do
keeps
mine
your
by
hands,
hand.
it'll just keep his hands cleaner.
Right. But there really is a dishwasher that small?
Yeah, I'll send it to you and show you.
Okay.
Yeah, and the only thing you do is you push the hose right on the end of your faucet and turn your faucet on and just turn it on.
Oh my goodness. Irvin, did you hear that?
Yeah, it's about, I don't know, it's about 3 feet or 2 feet, about, I don't know, it's about big as a microwave, and it's got a hose to it, and you just push it onto your sink and plug it in, and it works.
Tilly said she don't like dishes, period. She's looking into getting her paper plates.
Yeah, we do paper plates. We don't mind paper plates.
There ain't nothing wrong with a paper plate.
Yeah, we don't use paper bowls, but we use paper plates
Right.
or styrofoam. We can buy those styrofoam plates for about $2.50, and we're fine with that.
Right. Oh, Irvin said he lives in an RV, so that
Oh,
dishwasher would be too big for him. That's why he's looking for a maid.
oh. Well, if he gets a maid, then he'll have to get a bigger house.
Right? Keep her busy.
Yeah, so she'll have to stay busy.
Oh no. Tilly said she can't afford paper plates anymore. Boy, I know it. The way it's going, we're not even going to be able to afford nothing anymore.
Well, after I seen what Urban shared the other night, that site, I'll tell you what, everything's gonna go outrageous.
That link Libertas dropped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was over watching Mike's show there the other night, and he brought that another one out talking about even, well, the wood already went up a few months ago. It's like when it first started, I went and got 2 sheets of plywood, and it had to be a certain size. It had to be 3/4. But when I first put this roof on there last summer, I kind of didn't want to do it after I seen the price of that wood. That I got 2 sheets of plywood and like 2 2x4s was $260.
Oh my gosh.
And that's why I told you I was gonna just build another chicken coop, but I think I'm just gonna buy one that's already built because I can get it cheaper.
Absolutely. Okay, Lori C. Good night. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, thank you, Lori C. Uh, I was
I tell you
hoping to
what,
get.
if we'd all knew a couple years ago what we know now, we'd all went out and bought the wood.
Oh yeah, and that it's like, why is it so high? Because they got all these trains and stuff full. What are they doing with it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where are they putting all that? They leaving it on the train for just to keep it on there? I
I don't
don't
know.
think I don't think we're I think there's plenty of it. It's just they're wanting to take advantage of the people.
Yeah, I think you're right. None of it makes any sense to me.
But that's like the one thing that we watched the other night talking about the border. I kind of think they are planning on opening that up for everybody to come across. And And that's so they can say, well, they got that open, they can be complaining about the prices, and we'll be complaining about the prices, and they can keep coming in.
You talking about the southern border?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that today. It's crazy. It's crazy. They're pouring in. They're pouring in from Colombia, Africa, India. They're not. A lot of people think that those are just Mexicans coming across from Mexico and like, local places like that. That's not it at all. They're coming from all countries. And they're crossing um a river that is like knee high, knee deep, and it's like maybe 6 foot to the other side, and they come on in.
Did you ask Teely if her name looks a little different on here?
Yeah. Tilly, does your name look different on here?
Looks different to me. I was just wondering.
It does look different, don't it?
Yeah.
She must have been down at the hardware store.
Yeah, she probably was. I don't know where that Lily J been.
She's on vacation.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought maybe she didn't have no fuel for that plane or train.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's parked. She's getting her some sand and sun.
I'll tell you what, I like to get me some beach side right now. That'd be
I
nice.
know. Stick your feet in the sand.
Well, I like going down on the boardwalk in Maryland at the ocean because they got that big boardwalk there.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, down at Topsail or stuff because they got that boardwalk. There's a lot to do there.
Right.
You got all these knick-knack stores. You got all them piers that you can go fishing on. You can go to some of these islands that got all these horses on it and see all the horses on the islands.
Oh, that would be beautiful. I love horses.
Uh, yeah, there's just so much you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot to
When you
do,
get out
a
on
lot
them
to see.
boardwalks, when you get on some of them boardwalks, there's a lot to do.
Oh, okay. Edna said when Tilly came in, she said, "What is that blue thing by my name?" When she realized she had a wrench.
Yeah, I was just wondering if she's seen it.
Yeah. I don't think there's any way she could miss it.
No. Teely, we thought you should have that. Like I said, you was always the first one in here.
Yeah, and we adopted you.
That's why we kept saying we adopted you.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so did Edna ever say if Savannah's dress fit or not? I'm so
I'm
excited.
not sure. I'm not sure. I know. Uh, Katie got some good news. She gets to go apply for her state license this week. That's something good. That was good to her.
Oh, that's super exciting.
Yeah, she's going to get her state license for hair and nails and for the salon. That's pretty interesting. She's going this week to go get done.
That's very
But
interesting, Larry. That's a good choice because, it don't matter what's going on outside. Women still want their hair and nails done.
yeah, well, they do facials too. So she's been studying doing facials, hair, nails,
Next thing you know,
feet.
you'll have to build her a tiny house to put her a beauty shop in.
Well, she's already, and that's like she's trying to get here closer to the house. and she's applied for like 6 or 7 jobs this week. She's got a lot of good, different people wanting to hire, but she's just taking her time trying to figure out what she want to do.
Yeah. She's so smart. She can do anything.
Yeah, she's smarter than me and Edna. But I think every kid's smarter than her parents. At least I think so.
Shoot, these kids today, how smart they are, even the young kids, 7 and 8 years old. It's amazing how smart they are.
They're super smart.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, okay, Edna. Her dress fit really good. Oh, did you get me a picture?
you should. That's like you should see Katie's red prom dress. That thing's pretty.
Is it?
Yeah,
When
think
is
it's
your
a-
prom?
I think it's a prom dress. I'm not sure. I know it was a nice dress. That
Well,
was
even
some
if it
kind of
ain't, she
dress.
can still wear it to prom.
I don't know. I don't wear dresses anymore. That was a joke.
Oh, I thought you were serious.
But,
So when is Katie's prom?
I'm not sure.
Do y'all's
Yeah.
kids get out like by the end of May?
Yeah, she gets out in the middle of May. Like I
Okay.
said, she's taking all those college classes and come on, Bella. I got my wild tomcat coming up here.
Yeah, you just gotta mess with that cat.
Come on. Nope, she
Pick it
took
up,
off.
Larry. Put it on your lap so we can see it.
I thought I was going to get close enough. Come on, Bella.
Y'all
No,
pay close attention. We're fixing to see Larry get ate up.
no. The other night she was like, wow. I mean, she wanted to scratch me. But she'll let Edna pick her up.
Wonder what that's about.
I have no clue. When he first brought her here, she wouldn't even let nobody touch her. She hid for like 5 days.
Oh,
But you know, when I leave the basement open, she'll she'll get out, and then I hear her out there meowing, and she'll be like wanting in. I always open up the door and yell for her. She'll come back in. She knows I'll let her back in.
well, that's good because that old mean other cat from the neighbors comes over there and tries to beat her up.
Yeah, like I told you, we got a big tomcat, and it's a calico cat, and it's got real big fur on it, and it beats up everything. It'll even beat up a dog.
Wow, that's a bad cat right there.
Yeah. It's even hard on rabbits, that cat is. Yeah, that's my neighbor's cat. It don't stay home very much.
Oh, looky there. T. Lee's daddy come from a trucking family. She almost got her CDL.
Well, that's good.
His daddy, the uncles, and so on. Well, then, T. Lee, you could drive a tractor when we get to Larry and Edna's.
Oh, definitely. She can definitely drive. You know, we got that big tractor, and when I first got it, Edna's like, ain't no way I'm getting on there. And I said, why that? She said, it's too far to the ground. I said, oh, you'll like that tractor. I said, it's nice to drive. I said, but the little one we got, it ain't too nice to drive because you only got the brakes ain't really that good, but you got one good brake. But the new tractor we got, I think anybody like driving it. You know, our big farm building that I told you, it was at Brad's house,
Right.
and it burned all our equipment up in it, and it burnt the building down. The people's there to rebuild that building this week. So we're
Oh,
gonna get
really?
that built. We're gonna get that other big, nice building built.
Oh,
Uh,
good.
yeah, it's like 150 feet long by 60 feet wide.
Gosh, y'all will be able to park everything in there.
But yeah, it's one of these big steel Morton buildings. But you know, when that fire burnt that stuff all up in there, it burned everything clear to the ground, even the steel H-beams in the roof. I think
Mhm.
because all them big tractor tires got that hot.
Right.
And but you know, we had 500 gallons of diesel fuel in there, and when it caught on fire, it only burned on top of the tank, and the fire department just stuck a board over there and covered the pipe up and smothered it, and the fire went out, and we put new pumps on. We was able to pump all that fuel and still use it.
Right.
So that was something good. We didn't have to buy new tanks.
That is good.
But yeah, we had a skid loader in there, and I think it was the skid loader heater where we left it plugged in because it was snowing, and it was plugged in all day and all night. I think the cord might have got hot. I'm not sure, but I think it had something to do with electrical. I think
Oh, wow.
they never.
I'm glad you're
They
getting your
never.
building built.
Yeah, that's what I said. At least me and Brad's getting a new building maybe put up.
Right.
Uh, but yeah, it was only for machinery, like I said. At least we're getting it put back. When I went out there we took him cattle out there, and then we took a load to Tennessee, and when I was there on the farm, it just didn't seem like the same place because
Wow.
it burnt the garage down, and then it burnt the big building down too. It was like, where'd the big building go? Where'd the garage go? Just a big empty field, it looked like.
Mm. And what started the fire?
Uh, on a diesel, you got to plug them in,
Right.
and I think it was the cord. I'm not sure. The fire department couldn't even tell us what it was, and they had some special investigation on it, and they still can't even find it. Anything they could come up with is the heater from the tractor.
Right. Well, that would make sense if I had a bad cord.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to tell. So you ready to get off of here?
Why, certainly, if you are, sir.
Okay. Thank you all for coming, and like I said, we'll try to do something, but right now I'm pretty busy with those chickens. I'm trying to
Yes,
get
you
them a
are.
home. Try to get them chickens and turkeys a home.
Yeah, you got your hands full right now.
But where it's getting warmer, I know we'll be able to put some more videos up.
Well, that would be good. I love watching your videos.
Well, I just don't understand YouTube. Like I said, Uh, we was almost at 8,000. They knocked us back 500 and some.
I don't know what YouTube does. It's like they do their own thing, whether it makes sense to anybody or not. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I think it's because if you don't put videos up, they count it against you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they count it against you if you don't keep putting them up there, I think.
Right.
Even if you miss a day, they take like 100 viewers off of you.
Wow. Oh, everybody's saying good night. Good night, Tina.
Okay.
Good night, Irvin.
Yeah. Good night. Nice talking to you all tonight. It looks
Thank
like
you,
we're
everyone, for coming.
getting out of here.
Last call.
Yep. I think
All
I'm
right,
gonna go
Larry.
find me something to eat.
You have an 8?
Well, I ate earlier, but
Oh, yeah, you're going to snack, aren't you?
not for about 5 or 6 hours.
All right,
But,
dude. See everybody
but
next time.
yeah, thanks for coming on.
You're welcome, Larry, for having me.
Oh, that's no problem.